Hello YouTube, Dave here again. Welcome to another 4E Fridays, and today I received a package in the mail that I am extremely excited for. This is technically one of my, and it may seem weird considering what it is, but for me this is one of my holy grails that I've been waiting for and looking for and trying to find. But it's just been so cost prohibitive in Canada to try to find this or to even consider buying this off of eBay or anything like that. But a buddy of mine in the States, his name is Brent, so hey Brent, I really appreciate this, man. This means so much to me. But it was basically cheaper for him to buy the item, have it delivered to his home, and then resend it or mail it off to me. And it was still cheaper overall than me trying to purchase the same listing. If you've ever been on eBay in Canada, it can get really insane for shipping prices. There are some items that have $80 to $120 shipping. Most things tend to be around $60 to $70 shipping. So the shipping cost for this, I think, was only about 30 something dollars. So it wasn't nearly as bad as what I would have paid there. So I flipped this over. It is on its backside just to cover up addresses and things like that. So let's just go ahead and take a look. Oh yeah. All right. Here we go. So this is the main item. This is a 4th edition Dungeons and Dragons starter set. And I missed out on this when it was first available. I wasn't into 4th edition. What got me into 4E was the Red Box starter set, but by then, these were not available in stores anywhere where I lived. And like I said, I've never seen one of these in the wild here in Nova Scotia. At game stores or gaming conventions or, anywhere that I've gone, I've never seen one of these in person. Today is the first time I've ever seen one of these or held one of these in my hands, and it looks really good. I'd say for what it is, considering the flimsiness of the box, it's in really good shape. And yeah, we'll take a look at that here in a moment. However, he did say that there was something else in here as well. So let's... Oh, and there is a note, but let me just... Wow. All right, the note just thanking me for the channel and my love of 4th edition. Yeah, I really appreciate it. I actually had a conversation, a video chat with Brent there just a few days ago, and it was really great to actually talk with him. So what he made looks like it's a dice tray made out. He does leatherworking too, apparently, and this looks really cool. It's got the stamp on it there. That is something. Snap it up here. That is really, really cool. I will definitely make use of this. I'm playing in a game as a player right now where I don't need a whole bunch of dice. So this tray will make it even easier to go with. So that is amazing. I want to get into leatherworking as well, but I want to do it for replica championship belt straps. But this is really cool. The stitching on it looks great. The tooling, the dragon tooling there, the stamp. That is awesome, Brent. That is absolutely awesome. I gotta work it in a little bit here, but that is absolutely incredible. So thank you very much for that. That is definitely going to be presented with pride in my game room. And I appreciate your support over the years. I appreciate, watching the videos and everything. It really means a lot to me, so I cannot thank you enough for that. But let's go ahead and take a look here. We'll do the unboxing. So I did not... I don't have the dice in this set. So he had gotten the starter set for himself earlier, but it didn't have the dice included. And the dice are multicolored. They're not the exact same colors as this set of dice here, but whenever there's a multicolored starter set or something that I do videos for, I just take these dice because they're basically the same thing. Actually, I wonder, I think some of my Pathfinder starter sets might have a blue D20, so I might pull the dice out of one of those. But yeah, this is just absolutely awesome. So we're gonna take everything out here. Okay, and it's actually wrapped in a plastic bag. It's nice to see we don't get plastic bags here in Canada too much anymore. But it looks like we've got some dungeon tiles here. And it still has the cardboard insert, which is really cool. Along with the tokens. Oh, there's more of those. Yeah, plastic bags in Nova Scotia is almost like, comparable to contraband. But yeah, we got all the tokens there. The player character ones looks like have the bloodied side on them. So that is really, really cool. And then we've got the 4E Quick Start rules. And we've got the Dungeon Master's book. So we got all the basic rules there. Okay. So the pre-made characters are in here. So you have a dwarf fighter, halfling rogue, a ladrin wizard, and a human cleric. It's a little bit of a difference from most of the iconic characters where the dwarf is the cleric and the human is the fighter. Oh, we got a Dragonborn Paladin as well. Whoa, okay. So 5 different characters there. And then in the Dungeon Master's book, so this would have like the scenario, description of how to like run the game, narrate the story, build the world, the core mechanic, actions in combat, and then Beneath the Village of Harkin. So the adventure here. And yeah, it just uses the different sides of the dungeon tiles there. With the tactical encounters. Information on minions, elite monsters, solo monsters, the different monster roles. Building encounters. This is really cool. Encounter settings, so like terrain information, skill challenges, traps, different monsters. There's our black dragon, the white dragon. I think these might actually be the same monsters from the Essentials one as well. Yeah, that is just awesome. Human bandits. So quite a few creature stats here. So again, you could do quite a bit of gaming with just this starter set. It's really impressive. Spider web terrors, war horses, and zombies, and then just some blank dungeon tiles in the back there. Keep your eye on the action. The D&D miniatures game, which unfortunately I don't think it lasted too long. They revamped it for 4th edition. I actually have the starter set for that as well. And it lasted for, I think, a couple more years, but I mean, even with the 3rd edition version, its popularity was starting to kind of diminish. Now, what's also interesting is here, they're showing the Keep on the Shadowfell as if it's a hardcover book. But it's not. So if you take a look, like you can see like the covers there. The Keep on the Shadowfell was a folder style adventure, which a lot of like the 4E modules were. But it's interesting that they show this as a hardcover. But yeah, there we go. That is unbelievable. So yeah, this is something, like I said, I've been waiting years and years to get something like this into my collection, and it looks complete aside from the dice. But again, with the multicolored dice, I have several different starter sets that include multicolored dice, and like with the third edition sets, they all use these colorations. So I'd given a couple of these sets away because I don't really want multiple sets of the same dice for D&D, especially like these just like multicolored ones. So when if I incorporate this into a starter set Saturday video, I'll either be taking the dice out of this set or possibly my Pathfinder set as well. So this is awesome, absolutely awesome. I can finally put this on my shelf, and for a box set that is what? How old would this be now? So 2008. Are we talking like 17? I guess. No. Could it be? I'm just having a realization how much time has passed. I mean, 2008 to 2018 is 10 years. And there's been 7 years since that, because we're in 2025, almost 2026. So for a box set that came out all those number of years ago, it's actually in really good shape, because this is thin cardstock. Like, this is, I think it's still thicker than the Star Wars ones, but it's pretty thin overall. It might be missing some of the outdoor tiles, maybe. Oh no, that's there. Never mind. Nope, they're all there. Looks like they're all there. But yeah, this is absolutely awesome. So like I said, a Holy Grail item. I've never seen one of these boxes on a store shelf anywhere in the province that I live in for as long as it's been out. So it's really cool to have that. And again, this dice tray here is just absolutely awesome. I absolutely love this. So again, thank you so much, Brent. I really appreciate it. And I wish I had something that I could send you in exchange. Maybe we'll discuss some things. I got a few things that I might be able to work with here. But anyway, that is my unboxing of the 4th edition original 4E 2008 starter set. I still can't believe it's been out for that long. That's like mind-boggling, but it is what it is. So thank you all so very much for your time. Let me know in the comments below. For the 4E fans out there, did you pick up this starter set back in the day, or have you been able to find this far more easily than I have? Like I said, I've never even laid eyes on this before, so it's really awesome for me. But yeah, thank you all so much again. I really appreciate it. Thank you again to Brent. Means the world to me. And I'm going to just sit here and look through this book for a while. So thank you all for your time. I appreciate it. We'll see you in the next one. Until then, take care.